Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Young and the Restless spoilers for next week see some dead bodies to add to the pile. It sounds like Carter, Vincent Stalba, and Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, both end up dead by the end of next week as the freaky fiesta in France winds down. By the end of this week, we've got Kane Ashby's Billy Flynn, Assistant Carter, in some seriously hot water. Chance and Victor Newman, Eric Bredin, caught him lying. They busted his alibi. Carter said he was sleeping, but another staff member saw him lurking. Then Victor and Chance were grilling him about framing Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow. Creepy Carter said he didn't hide the bloody dagger under Nick's bathroom sink, but nobody knew that's where it was stashed except the person who stashed it and Chance and the Newman. So, big whoopsie. Carter wouldn't know unless he was framing Nick. Plus, Amanda Sinclair, Miss Hale Morgan, and Kane were just discussing who had access to the recordings to delete the footage. Just the two of them and Carter. What's interesting is Kane thought the killer was after him, and that's why he brought in Chance. We're probably going to get some more twisted revelations next week that hint that Damien was always the target. It seems like there should be more to it, but there's not. It's just a very thin plot in my mind that has somebody completely disposable as the culprit that has no meat in any of the core storyline. Victor and Chance wanted to keep pushing on Carter, but Kane pulls him out of the room, says he can go to the bar and wait, and Chance and Victor are talking to Kane about him. Now, Kane does not think Carter has it in him to murder anybody. Chance is kind of wondering if Carter would cover for Kane killing somebody. But surprisingly, Victor is right there and thinks Carter killed Damien and did it for Kane, but not necessarily because Kane wanted him to. And again, Kane doesn't think he's capable of it. Amanda runs into Carter at the end of this week, and he tells her Chance and Victor are questioning Kane about their history. He insists to Amanda he'd never do anything to make Kane look bad. So Amanda's prodding. She asks Carter if he's covering for Kane because he killed Damien. Carter says, "No, that's not what's happening." Lily Winters, Crystal Cowell, joins and starts going off complaining about Kane. Ever the loyal minion, Carter tells Lily that Kane really loves her. Carter asks Lily to give Kane another chance. That's a hard no. Lily says right as Kane walks up that he disgusts her. Those are going to be famous last words because of spoilers for next week. Kane tells Amanda he's going to talk to her later, but he really needs to talk to Carter alone. Kane tells Carter, "Look, I know you hid the knife," and he wants him just to come clean. "Just tell me the whole truth." Kane says he can see everything that was done related to this murder was by someone who knows the property, knows the maze, knows where the dagger was kept, knows where the booze was stashed to drug it. Kane's asking if Carter wanted to get Damien out of his way to help him. He thinks Carter thought this was a good solution for him to get back with Lily. If you remember, Carter told Victor and Chance he owes Kane. Carter repeats that to his boss, but Kane says, "No, you don't owe me anything." He actually vows to protect Carter. But while Kane and Carter are talking, Chance and Victor are eavesdropping from the hedges. Things get really scary next week, and 100% Carter's the killer. I'm interested to find out if there's more to it, but honestly, it doesn't seem like there is. It just seems that Kane's assistant is a lone wolf. Also, it looks like Lily messed up telling Carter that Kane disgusted her because next week's spoilers for Young and the Restless have Lily circling back around to where they are. She asks what's going on. Carter pulls a gun, grabs her, takes her hostage, holding the gun to her head. Kane and Chance are right there trying to get Carter to stop. "Drop the gun." Lily is screaming her head off. Chance keeps on saying, "Drop the weapon," acting like a cop that he is. Kane's trying to tell Carter, "Please stop before things get worse on you." Carter doesn't think things can get any worse than they are. Carter's telling Kane he did this all for him. I think it'd be really weird if Carter was actually in love with Kane or something. That would make this slightly more interesting than the thin plot it is with this random killer. Carter is accusing Kane of wanting to lock him up and says he's going to fight his way out of there. It looks like he's going to try and drag Lily away as a human shield, but that's not going to go very well. Chance is trying to push Kane back, get in between them because he is the cop. Things get really, really bad from there. Amanda is talking to Kane about notifying the French police. He tells Amanda she did the right thing calling them in. Kane asks if the cops are still on the scene, and Amanda tells Kane they're finishing up. They're going to take the bodies to the coroner's office, and Amanda says the case is closed. Kane's in the clear. He doesn't feel like that's what's happening. He feels really bad. He's blaming himself for Lily being taken hostage. Amanda said bodies, plural, so one's Damien. He's been in the deep freeze in the kitchen for a few days. I'm assuming Carter is probably shot as well because he's 100% expendable. I'm wondering though if Chance is also shot in the skirmish and there are 3 bodies at the chateau to be picked up rather than 2 bodies. We all know that these are Connor Floyd's final episodes that we are in right now. He already left Y and R. He started taping over at Days of Our Lives on June 23rd. So he finished on Young and The Restless around the 3rd week of June, maybe sooner. They usually tape about a month ahead. So we are nearing the end of his run on Y and R. There's been no sign they're going to recast. Whether they zip Chance into a body bag or just slide him onto the back burner remains to be seen. We'll have that answer next week. Chance is a true hero, and we've seen him in the past take a bullet to protect Adam Newman, Mark Grossman. So totally feasible that he would take a bullet to protect Lily or Kane from Carter. Meanwhile, Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, sits with Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, who is bloody from losing a fight with an old steamer trunk. I do hope he gets a tetanus shot. All the cell phones come back to life. Looks like Kane took down the blocker. Victor thinks Kane did it because he knows he lost. He's ready to leave and get everybody back home. Kane is sweeping everything off his desk next week in a fit of rage. I do wonder if Victor is wrong about Kane losing everything though. Clearly, he's lost Lily, at least for now. At the end of this past week, Nikki was ready to sign papers to transfer Chancellor over to Kane in exchange for an affidavit stating that Nick is innocent. Amanda had those papers ready to go. Lauren Fenmore, Tracy Bregman, was warning Nikki, slow up. Don't jump into this. But Nikki was very insistent she needed to. So we'll see if that transfer of Chancellor went through before the shooting and death drama. That would be really ironic because Victor is long overdue for a comeuppance. And he and Nikki weren't really playing very clean when they got their hands on Chancellor. So we'll see how it goes. Check back soon for our full weekly spoilers video for the week of July 28th through August 1st. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay with us.